Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Louisville Cardinals taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Line gets set, first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He wants to throw here on second down. Intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touch. A first down for the offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Comes out throwing on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Louisville! And the defense doing work. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're going to throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long.
First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He got the toe down. That's going to look spectacular on his social media, but not so much for the down and distance after he loses yardage. This offense has a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. It's complete. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. NC State going up tempo.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll go to the air. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
First down to start the drive after the break. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the offense. On second down, looking again to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Nice job by the defense.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. A new set of downs after the completion. Quarterback checking the play. He'll come out throwing on first down. Hauls it in. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And he's got it! Touchdown, NC State!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut it to the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Mitchell. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta...
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now on 1st down from the 43. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there.
And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And they were most fortunate. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, Dave.
He's got it all right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide out in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete downfield. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolfpack! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Quarterback will audible. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang it.
Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game. And North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Looking to throw on second down. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. What a nice job just finding a spot downfield and lofting it in there perfectly.
And you see quarterbacks and receivers do that all the time, right? All summer, throwing the ball in air, throwing the ball in air. Why? Because I know exactly where he's going to be right when I get my back foot in the ground to throw the football. You could tell he knew exactly how much touch to put on that ball to make a big play down the field.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Scott. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those 1 play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.